Good morning, Ransom Middle School 8th graders, class of 2023. This is your second advisory, and today we are going to roll out our IB Service in Action community project. This is a requirement for all 8th graders this year, and it has been in the past as well. In front of you, you should have a letter that outlines everything that I'm going over right now, and we'll go over in this PowerPoint, as well as an example of documentation for the service that you are going to be doing this school year, and we'll go over why that's important later too. First, I just want to talk to you about why service is important and why we do this as a school, and all IB schools do this actually. So because we are an IB school, the 8th graders are always required to do a community project. This project is rooted in community service. So we will be out in our communities, doing things for our communities without pay or any other kind of benefit, just making sure that we are filling our hearts and filling other people's hearts as well in the process. You will have to complete service hours. Technically, as an IB school, we were completing service hours as 6th and 7th grade. A lot of you who were here last year probably remember the day of service that we did on the half day of school. That's all part of the IB program. And so this year, we just make it a little bit more intense, and we make sure that we are recording those hours and that we are reflecting on our community service as we do it. This will also be a continuation into your high school program as an IB scholar as well. Service activities occur outside of school hours. If we do another service day as a whole school, sure, those hours will count towards community service, but not necessarily towards your project, which we'll talk about later, because your project is a specific topic that you get to choose. In addition to completing these hours, they have to be documented. So we can't just say, I went to do community service at the homeless shelter this past weekend, and that's it. We have to document those hours, and so there's the form on the back that we're going to go over more in depth later, is how you will document your community service hours and then turn it into your community project supervisor, who is your homeroom teacher. We will also reflect on the community service that we do each time we have advisory, because it's important to be thinking through what the community service, the impact that it had either on us or the community members. And so that's something that we'll be doing as well. In addition to those things and why we do service, at Ransom IB, our vision statement is that we build power within our communities. And so what better way to give back to the people who have poured into us and our community than doing service and giving back to those who care and love on us so much. And so that's another reason why we do the community service project. So that's a little bit about the why, and now we're going to get into more of the what and the how.